Right, this is just a short one here, but it's important to put it out there as its own video since it may be something you wish to join yourself. It is also really important because yet again, the mainstream broadcast media have not really reported this as much as they should have, if they even bothered to at all. You all remember our sainted NHS service that sheeple stood outside at 8 PM clapping like tosspots for, while doctors and nurses danced around empty hospital wards, giving us never before seen levels of cringe while refusing people treatment from a service that they pay for, literally diminishing their quality of life or in some cases costing them it, which is continuing now and will for years, with some estimates claiming 35,000 extra cancer patients will pass before their time thanks to this and 3 million more missing screening. It's a scandal of epic proportions for anyone with half a brain cell, or at least it will be when the toll is realised in the next year or so. Those responsible will obviously avoid justice as per usual, but it seems at least 150 patients who missed life-saving treatment are now suing the NHS for its failure to treat them as per its whole reason for existing and us funding it. You might remember the government said we need to save the NHS, when in fact its only job is to save us. It's never the other way around. And clearly with these people and many others who have already gone, they have failed miserably. Now of course I don't like anyone suing the NHS or government in general since it's out of our money, not theirs. But in this case, something needs to be done to get us out of this shit show that we're in. Things like this winning might actually help us reclaim our freedom, along with the court cases already in motion against the lockdown measures that I've covered before. But like I said, most media didn't pick up on this, but the Mail did, which I'm not actually going to go through as it's rather a long article. I'll link it down below. But essentially, a group of cancer patients let down by the government and the NHS are now taking them to court over their failure to do their jobs by letting these people die to save people from a viral infection. Obviously, it is the height of lunacy that it ever happened, but that is 2020 in a nutshell. I mean, you only have to look at the level of failure by the NHS that has forced people to crowdfund and sell possessions to pay for the treatment the NHS should have provided. And obviously, we are not talking peanuts here. We are talking £100,000 plus for the treatments done privately. Like I said, the whole thing is a scandal, and of course, I don't directly blame doctors and nurses for this shit show. I blame those in charge. But they're dancing around like idiots while people are locked in their homes showed their contempt for us, so those who did that will get the same in return from me. Now, the patients claim not to be doing this for monetary gain. They say they are doing it so it never happens again, which obviously I support them on, and so should everyone. Personally, I think individual ministers should also be sued for their parts in this. Matt Headcock stands out for me, the septic spot on the arse of humanity.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.